So it's the day of Game 4, the Vancouver Canucks and Edmonton Oilers. And I must say, Edmonton's under a bit of pressure against the, I was going to say hated, but I'll be much more kind to say the much disliked Vancouver Canucks. But maybe we can pull one out tonight. So this ain't a hockey channel. I ain't talking about hockey. But yeah, let's go the Oilers. But the reason I am here is because of music I love. Hopefully the reason you're here is because of music we love. Or possibly you might love. And in this case, it's back to Primus and the Conspiranoid EP. I'm going to do all 3 songs because there is only 3, and they're all just so incredible that here we are. I mean, I look at the dates, in terms of these albums. The first album came out in 1990. So 1990, so that's 34 years. So let's say 32 years they came out with this incredible EP. And there is no standing in the same place with this band. Everything about each of these 3 songs is unique. It's a brand new addition to the Primus catalog, but also to contemporary music. And it's pushing the boundaries of music in every way. Everything from how Mr. Claypool's progression on the bass. He's like, already it seems like the greatest bass player who's ever lived. Every time you hear him, though, he has progressed to another level. And that goes for the entire band. So they have taken their music in 34 years. A lot of bands seem to peter out, and their creative juices, I guess, seem to diminish. But it seems like with Primus, they're getting stronger. And I say all that to say this Conspiranoid EP is a fantastic example of that. And I felt really fortunate actually to not know that there was this new music out when I saw it in concert, because I was blown away in concert by how incredible they were playing these brand new songs and how incredible these brand new songs were, leading me to buy the EP and obviously loving it. But again, I'll repeat, just blown away at the progression of this band. They have never sat back and thought, okay, everyone knows we're Primus, so let's just go out and play Winona's Big Brown Beaver a bunch, or make it 7 more albums with a Winona's Big Brown Beaver on it. Is not a thing for them. And one of the reasons why I love this band so much. So, Follow the Fool is, I think it's hilarious, but it's also just a real commentary on it feels like they're talking about Mr. Trump. But really what they're talking about is all the people who follow Mr. Trump. And what they're saying is, yeah, Mr. Trump is an absolute fool. You can see it in every way. But is he the problem? Or is it the fool that follows him? Or is it the fool that follows that fool? Or is it the fool that follows that fool? That's where the problems are. And it's really a responsibility type song where it's like, man, we need to take responsibility. If we don't want these people to be in our society in the ways they are, then we have to take responsibility for the support that we provide them. And that's really the gist of this song. Is it the fool, or is it the fool that follows the fool? Great. And then the bass line is just funky, but just so heavy, and that tone that Mr. Claypool gets, nobody else can pull out of a bass. And Larry Lalonde's guitar riffs, amazing. Look, this band is incredible. I don't really have much more to say. This is from 2022, the Conspiranoid EP. It's called Follow the Fool, and it's an amazing masterpiece by an incredible band. Please enjoy it with me. Or not. There we are.
Look at that there fool, he's talking lots of shine to turkeys in the rain, filling heads with pride. A fancy little fool with fancy little ways, churning bullshit in the butter, 'cause butter always pays. who's the bigger fool? Is it the fool? Is it the fool that knows the fool? Is it the fool that knows the fool that knows the fool? Oh, the fool that knows 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 the Look at that there fool with big dirty tricks. Must be made of Teflon, cause nothing ever sticks. Dancing around the room while farting in the breeze. Friends huff it down like it's American cheese. So who's the bigger fool? Is it the fool? Is it the fool? Is it the fool? Or the fool?
I mean, who has that tone?
Look at that there fool, still talking shine. If he don't get his way, he'll bitch and piss and whine. He can't complete a sentence, can barely complete a thought. Mouth so full of lies, you think his tongue would surely rot. But who's the bigger fool? Is it the fool? Is it the fool? Is it the fool? Oh, the fool. That's fool right, Chow.
You know, it's one of those songs. It's like, you know, on the EP they had Conspiranoid at 11:31. If that fool follow the fool song, it should have been longer, right? It feels like that just wasn't enough. And Aaron on the Side of Caution is coming next, and you know, it's also just, I don't know. It's Primus, right? It's hard not to like them, and it's really easy to love them for a variety of reasons. And I'm going to actually leave it on that, man. Why not? That's great. So if you heard it here first with me, I truly hope you enjoyed it. It's from the Conspiranoid EP from 2022, and it's from Primus. But look, that's 2022 here. The first album came out in 1990. So you got a lot of catching up to do if you heard this stuff just here with me. And you should, because Primus sucks. And if you love this band like I do and know how much they suck, we're all taking trips around the sun together, eh?